fellow Toastmasters. In the last 6 months or so, we've had a lot of retirements. Mary's retired. We've had Bev and Brenda retire from this club. So there's less workers, which means there's more work for me to do. So I've got to stay motivated. I actually enjoy having more work. I don't like having a long list, but I like to attack it and get it down and try and get it down. But my motivation, Monday and Wednesday, my daughters come in. My daughter, I have a 6-year-old, just one daughter. And my wife's at LCC. A lot of times we'll come in this building and she'll draw pictures. And so she's drawn me plenty of pictures. The one that I put up in my office is the one that says XOXO, love dad and mom, love you dad and mom. So I look up and I see that and I realize, you know, I'm not just working for me, I'm working for my family so we can enjoy trips and whatnot. Keeps me going, just an added incentive, and I say it works. So if you have family, have them draw you a picture, put it on your office cube, that'll motivate you. Back to you.
This is something new I learned, that love for the family really motivates them at the work, which is very good. Any other volunteers? All right, Vijay.
I got a volunteer before you volunteer.
All right. So what motivates you? You are a technology person, and if you had a choice between a challenge and a money, what will be your better motivation?
Thank you. Mr. Table Topics Master, this is actually a struggle that I'm trying to come to grips with right now, because I have a job which is more management, and I love technology. Although it is in the technology field, I don't get to do a lot of hands-on, and I kind of miss that. So I try to go to different events outside of work, like the Give Camp, which was very, we went and actually developed software for charities and nonprofits. So that way I try to keep involved. But when it comes to me personally, I enjoy technology, and I'm of the philosophy that work is where you spend most of your waking hours, so you should really enjoy it. And so that is the higher priority for me rather than money. Back to you, Mr.
All right. Do I have a volunteer, or do you want me to pick a victim? Jennifer. I thought that is a bad thing during the table topics. So, what motivates you? The money or the autonomy of doing things?
Thank you, Mr. Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmates. For me, I did not pick my career based on money. I'm a tree hugger, basically. And now more than ever, having 2 young boys and wanting to keep them here in Michigan, you've heard me say this several times, that is my motivation. I want to keep the beautiful resources we have here and make sure that the universities are still good so that they don't go out of state. They have good jobs here, and so I'm going to do my part as a citizen to do what I need to do to make sure that happens, along with the work that I keep continuing to do every day. Yes, I do listen. I get all the reports from Gongor, and it gets me down, and this morning I read some more. But just getting that bigger picture in mind of why am I here every day at work, and hopefully I will make some type of footprint before I leave. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you. So as against having one more topic person, I'm going to tell you what I heard. And it is on the YouTube. MIT just finished a study about motivation. And they said, unless it is the job which requires blue-collar kind of a work where you are doing a repetitive work every day and you don't have to use your brain beyond certain, that's the only job where money motivates. For every other job where it says it requires more than a rudimentary cognitive skills, money is a demotivator. They said it's not that money is not a motivator, But if you pay people enough money, a reasonable amount of money for the work they do, what three things really motivates people is autonomy. And they had an example of a company that one day every other week, people can do whatever they want to. They did not ask people what to do. They said, do anything you want to related to work and report on a Monday. And they said it was a technology company and most software bugs were fixed on that day. Because people never had time, it was on a wish list and somebody told them to fix certain things. Versus this was their day to do it. Then they talked about mastery, like Vijay said, that he would rather go and try to look at the technology and try to implement that. And the third thing they said was a transcendental purpose. People have purpose in life, tree huggers. And a lot of other people, they give an example of people develop products outside of their work. They spend hundreds of hours, their own pocket money, for a good purpose outside the work environment. So they say, forget about the money, pay people reasonable money, but give them an autonomy, challenge them with what they love, and then if they have a purpose in life, promote that, and that will bring the most to the work environment. So having said that, we have three speakers. Greg talked about love for the family, which motivates him. Vijay talked about technology, and Jennifer, the tree hugger, talked about keeping her children in Michigan and help. So whoever you think did the best thinking on their feet, vote and pass on to me. I will return the meeting back to our Toastmaster. Jim.
What kind of applause was that?